Everyone, you're welcome to MyProfessorNote. This is Bhupesh Sharma, and in this video, we'll talk about that how to read a summary. Right? We have hundreds of writers. We have hundreds of writers and thousands of works to read. You know, and you are confused that how will I keep all these plots in my mind? How will I be able to answer all those questions which are asked from the novels and the plays and the poetry, prose, stories? So here's the thing that we will do. You know that we cannot cover all the all the works of a writer, but still we have to answer the question. Now how will we do that? Never ever jump directly, never ever jump directly on the novel. Never ever, never ever, never ever. Before reading a novel, its summary, take a look at its writer. What is the mindset of the writer? What the writer is actually trying to convey? Because now you are getting questions, uh, your assertion and reasoning type questions, where you are given a statement and that must be supported by the reason, right? And if connects, your answer is correct, right? And before reading your author, have an idea about the age from which that author is being influenced. So now we know Jane Austen was in the romantic period, but she rejected the romantic age, and her writings are derived from the neoclassical age, comedy of manners. This is the age she was influenced from. And if you have an idea about the age from which that author or writer is influenced, or in which that author or writer is living, you can easily interpret that what kind of work they can write. There will be all those features of that age, right? We know in the modern period, after World War, there were identity crisis, no humanism. It was so self-centered. People are just going inside their own consciousness, just having dream, thinking what will happen, otherness. This topic came into existence. All those things happened. And now it becomes very easy for you to identify the work, right? Define a writer. Now you know this writer is from the modern period. Okay, this will be the work of this writer. So now let me give you some of the ideas that how to read a summary. I think all of these things are very clear for you. We will come back to this sense and sensibility. So whenever you are reading something now, whenever you are reading a novel, so what kind of questions are being actually asked? We have to read each and every single thing from the net perspective only, right? For example, this novel is given here. Even if you can't if you can't manage to read the whole summary because you're just running out of time, you just have 1 or 2 months, I would suggest at least you do one thing. Know what is the publishing date of that novel, when that was written, where that novel is set, what is the setting, who are the characters, right? And if you and the one of the easiest way to remember, to remind yourself the plot of that whole novel is, first thing I would say, at the first time when you read that novel, its summary, try to create a summary, your own summary in your own words, involving all the characters. There must be a connection between them, so you don't have to just mug them up. No, now you will remember them in a way of story. The first character, this game, she got married to that character, in this way. For example, here in Sense and Sensibility, Henry Dashwood, Henry Dashwood, his widow, Mrs. Dashwood, she walked out of her home with Eleanor, your Mary Jane, and Margaret. These three daughters and one woman, like these all four women walked out of their home. John, her son, got married to Isabella. Got married to Isabella, right? Sorry, he didn't got married to Isabella. He got married to Fanny. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. He got married to Fanny. So there are the two novels in which the character of Fanny appears. The character of Fanny appears. One is here in Sense and Sensibility. Second in the Mansfield Park. Fanny Price, right? Who got married to Edmund. So in such a way, we have to create a connection. We have to make a summary which include all the characters. What is important in a summary? Only its publishing date, its character, where that novel is actually set. And if you want to have idea, the whole idea what that novel is actually saying, speaking, what is the plot of it, just get this one thing. How does this whole plot, this summary which I have read, explains the title? Does this book or novel or summary which I have read, does it some way, you know, justify the title? Like, is it speaking for this title? For example, here, Sense and Sensibility. Now, Sense represents Elinor, one of the character, Elinor, and the Marianne, because of the features or the kind of quality she is being given. You know, she very easily get hurts if someone something says to her. She takes everything on her heart. And Elinor, she has a sense. She doesn't let this outside world hurt her. She always go with her intellect, not with her feelings, right? But in the case of Marianne, she always go with her senses, with her sensibilities. So when I say that you need to have an idea that who the author actually is. In all the novels of Jane Austen, she emphasized on giving her characters, her women characters, their own identity, a self respect. This is the one thing she was fighting for in her novel. Because this is the same situation she's been through, right? There were no respect was given to the women. They were criticized for the kind of work they are writing. They were considered foolish, right? So she wanted to have their self-respect. They can't even publish their books with their names. So when you know who the writer is, from which age they are belonging to, it becomes very easy for you to answer all kind of questions which are being asked. Do you know this? It's become very easy for you. So never ever directly jump on the summary. At least have an idea in which age that summary was written. Who's the writer? What that writer wants to convey. Because after that, it's not only net, dear. You have to do your PhD. You have to face an interview. If you're really thinking to be in professor, so be ready for that now. Right? The problem is not to qualify the net. The main problem is to get a job as a professor. You have thousands on your way. The exam is conducted twice in a year. Every single time around 1500 candidates are qualifying their net in English literature, right? So then where are you right now? Nowhere, right? So make sure that you have the subjective knowledge of the thing, but here to qualify this net you have to be little bit dumb, just mug up whatever comes in your way. You have your first novel of this author called Jane Austen, Your Sense and Sensibility, published in 1811. Pride and Prejudice, 1813, right? And this Pride and Prejudice, there's a connection between the novel of the Fanny Burney, her novel called the Cecilia. Here, Cecilia, when she was in the asylum, she got crazy, uh, you know, and then her husband asked one of his friend, Dr. Leicester, her name was something like this. So he gives the speech, a very famous speech on Pride and Prejudice. That you can be asked that where did this title appear, or this phrase appear for the first time, and from where it was influenced. So it is being said that this phrase was influenced from the novel of Annie Burney, because uh, we uh, we know she was somewhere influenced by her work, you know. Uh, so these are some of the things that you have to keep in your mind. Okay, yeah. So we were at the Pride and Prejudice. Then comes your what's the another your Mansfield Park, 1814. Then your Emma, 1815, 1815. So Emma is her favorite character, right? Even though we hate her for her all her silly things, frivolities, the way she do things. She thinks that she's good at making matches, finding a right kind of person, but she failed. 1816, 1817. Now you have your Northanger Abbey. 1817 again. You have your Persuasion. Then you have to come out who are the protagonist, main characters. We know Elizabeth Bennet, right? 1814. Your Mansfield Park. We know is Fanny Price, right? 1815 Emma, right? Woodhouse. Then 1817 we have your Northanger Abbey. You have your Catherine Morland who is reading the Mystery of Udolpho, right? Then we have 1817, your Persuasion. And N.A. Eliot is the famous character whose life is dominated by the other characters. She does whatever they say. So she's just showing that how things are, that how her life is being you know controlled by other people. They do not have any freedom in this patriarchal world. So a lot of things, and we say that all her characters are female female protagonists only there. And do you wonder ever that we barely have any woman playwright, that we cover for UGC NET exam? But this is the reality. This is how these things are. So I hope you got an idea. So when you read a summary, make sure publishing date, where that novel is being set, the characters, right? The characters. Okay. Uh, don't run after dialogues. I would say just don't run after dialogues, right? And the main and the famous quote, just go, don't go for the quotes as per the novels, like according to novels, like you are looking the quotes for the one particular novel. Please don't do that. Just go for the 10 famous quotes of Jane Austen. Just do it only, and you are good. I hope now you got an idea that how to read a summary. And now I will try to help you out in whichever way I can. So if there's any suggestion, or you want me to make a video on any other topic which you are really confused about, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you out. And if you want to make this journey more simpler and want to focus on your PhD and entrances and other things, and don't have time to prepare because you're somewhere else busy, or you do not know that how to actually prepare even now, so you can go for my professor notes, our study material. I have given the contact number below in the description box, so you can contact me there, and I'll be more than happy to share all the details regarding these notes with you. So very soon I'll come back with another video to help you out in your journey of qualifying net. Till then time, my professor note signing off.